In the United States, something that I think is more challenging for people within empire is your entire lives you've been told that your enemy is outside of empire, that it's some other entity, other country, other people against you. Whereas if you exist or grew up somewhere outside of empire that has been colonized by those empires, or when you're the people that empire colonized and oppressed to create that very empire, for the United States empire, that would be indigenous and black folks, for instance, then it is told to you, and it is very clear, that empire is the enemy. And those are two different realities. When empire tells you that the countries and territories that they are colonizing are the enemies, and those that have been colonized or are being colonized understand that empire is the one colonizing them and the enemy, there's an enormous gap and difference because one is a fake threat and one is a real one. Empire is very much the real threat, not the countries, people, and territories that they're colonizing or trying to colonize. So when you grow up or exist outside of the imperial core, when you live or grow up in a country or territory that has been colonized by empire, you have a crystal clear understanding of what oppression looks like and who empire is. When you grow up within empire, the list of enemies that you are given is manufactured and concocted to be the list that empire wants to colonize or take over. And therefore, you lose your sense and reality of who you should be actually fighting against. Because you're told that you need to hate or disdain those colonies and territories that the imperial core wants to control or colonize, instead of understanding that who you should be fighting is the imperial core itself. They make you lose touch. So it's easier for those outside of the imperial core to understand what they are needing to fight against and what they need to fight it. And it's harder for those inside of the imperial core to have that understanding. This is also why you need to listen to the people who are the most impacted and oppressed. But it's all slowly breaking away and slowly crumbling. So those that are inside of the imperial core are beginning to understand that the ones you're up against are not the ones that empire told you are your enemies, but it is where you are in yourself. And once you understand this and focus on it, you're almost there.